Everyone loves Batman. What? You don't like Batman? So is this a bad idea? You know, making that link between whether Batman's a good leader or not? No? Okay, so any suggestions? Sound of Music? Mary Poppins? Okay. Oh, I know. Maybe we could do Julie Andrews and the Dark Side of Leadership. No? Okay, let's get back to Batman. Not everyone likes Batman, but lots of people do. The question I'd like to ask is, would Batman make a great leader? So let's use the next few minutes to unpick a few of his super traits and see how he stacks up. Batman is notoriously suspicious. Now, this might be a really good trait for sniffing out baddies, but when it comes to leadership, you need to build trust, and you need to build trust so that you can develop relationships and teamwork. As Carn et al. Point out, trust is an essential factor of organisational and individual effectiveness. If your leader doesn't trust you and you don't trust them, it's not really a good place to be. Really effective leaders not only try and have the best people around them, they also develop people for future leadership positions. They do effective succession planning. And research shows us that there's some real value in doing this. The value of succession planning in any organisation is the effective transition of leadership. But what about Batman? Does Batman do any succession planning? Well, he's got Alfred, the butler. Not quite sure he's going to really fill the shoes of Batman if Batman departs. The obvious choice is probably Robin, the boy wonder. But he's a bit annoying. He's always telling jokes and they're not that funny. And his fashion sense, well, it's not my style. But then again, maybe he's not been trained effectively. My preference would be Catwoman. I think she's got all the right attributes, and I think she could certainly fill the shoes of the Dark Knight should he leave us. But if Batman doesn't do any succession planning, it ain't gonna happen. On a more positive note, Batman he's very determined. I mean, that's a good leadership trait, right? As the website The Number One Bat Fan points out, he is determined to beat you no matter what temporary losses he experiences along the way. And he has a single-minded determination to accomplish whatever task he sets himself. Batman certainly seems determined and probably has high levels of mental toughness as well. But there is a flip side to this determination. Batman is somebody who is really, really stubborn, not the best leadership trait. He doesn't like to ask for help, he doesn't like to take advice. One time, he took over Gotham City Police Station without asking anybody, even though he was told not to. And he never asks his friend Superman for any help. Not the best trait, stubbornness, especially for good leadership. The last one, his lack of emotional intelligence. I mean, he just can't show emotion to anyone. Here's a quote from the website, Batman's worst personality traits. There's nothing more infuriating than watching Batman not reciprocate the affection his friends and loved ones show him. He definitely needs to loosen up a bit and let his people in. The research on emotional intelligence and leadership is pretty clear. There is a significant positive relationship between leadership skills and levels of emotional intelligence. So in summary, maybe Batman's not the best role model from a leadership point of view. Do yourself a favour and really think about the superhero that you want to emulate to improve your leadership skills. Or maybe you should think about somebody who's closer to home.